My name is Sydney Elaine Roan, and today I'm going to be talking to my audience about pollution of plastic straws in our oceans and environments. Plastic straws are a major issue as far as pollution goes in our world today. Don't you want to keep the environment we live in clean and safe for ourselves and wildlife? Excess plastic straws pollute our oceans and harm our wildlife every day. These straws end up in our oceans because they end up on the ground and are transported by wind or even left on our beaches. There are multiple ways to reduce the usage of plastic straws, such as not using one, reusing one not made from plastic, and drinking out of a reusable container other than one that includes a straw. These plastic straws are used multiple times a day, probably by even you yourself. If you go to a restaurant, they're almost always offered if you want a straw. A good thing to do is to turn them down completely. Pollution is harming our wildlife and environment in many ways, but straws account for a lot of it. Estimates say that 500 million straws are used every day and 8.3 billion pollute the world's beaches. 71% of seabirds and 30% of turtles have been found with plastics in their stomach from ingesting it after it is polluted. Most of the plastic straws break down into even smaller particles, releasing chemicals into the soil and air and water that are harmful to animals, plants, people, and the environment. Though these plastics break down, they still harm our animals because they eat them unknowingly. Ways to prevent straws from reaching our ocean are: reuse the same plastic straw that you have already used, because after you throw it away, it will most likely find itself polluted in the world or make its way to the ocean. Simply wash the straws that you have used. This can also help you save money by reusing the straw. Recycle your straws is the second way to prevent them from reaching our oceans. You can pick up stray straws that you may see on the ground or especially the beach. Take your straws to a recycling bin or any recycling location that they may reuse plastic. Or you could even find fun ways to make a craft out of your straw that you've already used. Most importantly, don't pollute. Try alternative ways to drink other than using a straw. Do not use one at all. If you're asked if you want one, refuse it. Purchase a straw that is washable and reusable, such as metal straws, rubber straws. These last a long time and you won't have to buy plastic straws. You can also drink out of a reusable bottle with a built-in straw. Hydro flasks are popular today also because they can be used instead of a plastic water bottle, and that also saves people from polluting a lot of plastic. And you can also not use a straw when you use a hydro flask. The problem of pollution is a big deal in general, but plastic straws have accounted for much pollution on our world's beaches, and if you want to help solve this problem, the best thing to do is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3 R's that you've probably all heard before, but they are very helpful. Reduce the amount of plastic straws you use, reuse the plastic straws that you buy, and recycle the plastic straws that you buy. And picking up any trash is helpful too. So today I have explained the various ways to prevent pollution of plastic straws to help better our environment and wildlife. We have learned how the pollution of plastic straws harms our planet and living things on it, how to prevent straws from entering the ocean, and how to drink other ways than using a plastic straw. Next time you consider using a straw, think twice about the statistics of harmful things that a straw can do to our surroundings. Just say no when asked.